All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Idea Squad's Summer League. We have a couple of Texas players here tonight. We got Kyle Jackson on the left there. He is going to be flying a first order list. Looks like Tavson,
All right, so
Blackout,
my
and
entire
Muse.
list.
Yep.
And then Mike is on the right as the blue player, and he is going to be playing a Boba Dengar
So,
list. Lots of upgrades and lots of tricks up that sleeve. So let's see who we're going to have go first here. We got Kyle's going to be placing his ships first. He was given initiative. Both players here with little bids. You got a 197 and a 194. Um, Yep. So obviously he did not want Mike did not want Kylo moving after him with those double repositions. So he said, "No, I'll give it to you." Hey, Chules, nice to see you out there in the chat. Yeah, Scum is good. It's they've always been good and they've always been a contender. So it's good to have Scum in the mix. All right, here. So let's see if we can notice a little bit more of what kind of synergies we got going on here. Tavson and Kylo, man, they just work together. You got those biohex codes or biohexacrypt
all right,
codes
good.
that really help Kylo get that extra action when needed, and then that's really all the
All right.
extra you need.
Good for me.
So
Two
it looks like they're
dials.
about ready to start here.
Dials indeed.
So they're getting their dials set. Um, Man, I don't know who necessarily wins this matchup here. Boba is always a major threat. Dengar, ugh. Dengar, I want him to be good, and I think a lot of people really do want him to be good. He's that dial though just is such a huge handicap. I would really hope that they would release some sort of like configuration or title that would allow it to at least be a little bit better. And then I think it would see a lot
All
more
set.
play.
Set. Go for it.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, Elite could
So
make it
Muse is
very good.
gonna
That is
use
an
one hard.
interesting idea there.
Actually, it's not gonna matter here.
Mhm.
Uh, Tavson will use advanced sensors, take a target lock.
All right, let's
So target
getting
lock
getting a target lock nice and
on
early
blackout,
here.
Yeah.
Oh, and
and
that's Blackout. That's not Kylo there.
go about that
Interesting.
far.
Probably just didn't have the points
And
for
blackout
Kylo,
is going to one
which
hard
I can already tell that I will be saying
and
Kylo a lot,
we're gonna
just
right back
because
barrel
I'm
roll.
so used to seeing that ship and it being
All right.
Kylo.
Boba Fett's going 3 straight. Focus.
All right,
Dengar's going to go 4
nothing really fancy here.
And
Dengar's obviously coming around the right side
focus 2.
because of that left turn ability there. Let's look a little bit at how he has those built
Two
out.
dials, right?
Boba, Fearless Maul, Proton Bombs, Shield Upgrade, and Slave 1. Pretty much exactly like you'd expect it to see. Proton Bombs on that build are, some people love it, some people don't. Fearless is another thing that some people love it, some people don't. I think it's great because you do generally just want to get right up in there with Boba. Get that range 1. Worst case, you bump. You still have Maul as the option there. Um, Dengar, Predator, Han Solo, Contraband, Shield Upgrade, Punishing 1, and R5P8. Okay. So not super loaded out. Doesn't look like any ordnance on there. Um, but just an interesting filler, as 82 points there. So we'll see kind of what that target priority looks like. Yes, everyone does refer to the Scum Hawk as Palob. For a little while, it was Torkel. So those two are just kind of the two that get played. Um,
Muse will
we've had
focus.
a trend here of this unkillable Palob that keeps coming about.
Tavson
It's something like 80 points,
advanced
but it has
sensors,
shield upgrade, um,
2 for
or
precision
not shield, but
targeting.
stealth device, Lando, debris gambit, just all sorts of other jank that are just make it almost
Alright,
undamageable.
and we will left boost.
Okay. Got Kyle over here playing a little cagey.
Boba's going one straight. He will boost straight.
Alright, Boba.
Dengar.
Wonder what's going through Mike's mind here. If he's just wanting to maybe try and get right behind Tavson somehow. The earlier he can get behind Tavson, the quicker he can make that that ship just start to suffer. Muse, though, not really a threat here, but a great blocker and just a little bit of a help. Blackout's going to be really the key to his list. He does have Trick Shot, Advanced Optics, and Plasma Torps. Interesting with the Plasma Torpedoes there. But again, it probably just came down to points. I might have done, done away with the Plasma Torpedoes and bumped him up to Kylo. But the joy of this format and these the way we're doing this league is that you can change your list every week. Keeping it, we're not saying you need to keep it casual or make it intense. You play what you want. But it gives people the option to say, you know what? I just want to play something interesting this week that I haven't played before. So...
Alright, I'm set.
So who else out there in chat? Let me know if you're here. I'll give you a shout out. We definitely got Chules 34s out there. Chules 34. Thank you for watching.
Set.
Alright. I will take this time to shout out to Mothership Games down in Austin for their very gracious donation. For all of you Austinites, please check them out and consider them when you're making your purchases. Alright. Ooh. Tavson's coming that way. Alright. Looks like we're going to have some shooty shoots probably this round. Mothership Games, a great place to go. Get your product. I'm sure that their game room will be opening up shortly or in the near future. So once we can start... we can start making him useful again. I'm sorry, reading and talking at the same time. Sometimes you mess it up. Love to see people out there playing X-Wing in real life.
Boost.
Alright. Dengar, Autoblasters, Lead, Han Solo, Contraband Cybernetics, Marksmanship, Proton Torpedoes. Okay. Well, Chules, is that what you're playing this week? Is that your list? Maybe I'll play that next week. Looks interesting. Dengar Guri. Ooh, it's a heavy Guri, though.
Alright.
So shots.
Dengar, I don't think has a shot. Nope.
So blackout.
Alright, Dengar not quite making it in here. Blackout's going to get to shoot first. Looks like a range 2 on Boba.
Going to be taking the range 2 here.
Really? Not there.
We are going to go ahead and fire.
Alright, he's going to go ahead and shoot plasma torpedoes here. Yep, plasma, not protons. Put your dice back. That's going to be pretty good. He's going to spend the lock, re-rolling it. Right back to the same result. Could hit Guri, or he could hit Boba here. Boba, we're probably going to see him spend the force here to avoid taking 2 shields. Yep. Now the question is, he didn't take damage, so he can't take a stress to get his force back. So that'll be nice. Yep. He's got range 2 onto Tavson or Muse. Both. Alright, he's going to go for the obstructed shot on the Muse. Doesn't want to give Tavson that double modded shot right back in your face here. Alright, plenty of evades from Muse. This is not the best spot for Boba to be in right here. Alright, Tavson's going to be shooting range 2 at Boba. Ooh, okay. Alright, he's using advanced optics. Alright, taking him off the right ship here. He's going to take a stress to get the force back here. I don't know if I'd necessarily taken the stress there. You got a 2 dice shot coming at you. It's probably not going to do much. You know, but hey, teach their own. Yeah, Boba's fine. Alright, and that's why you always got to think through your actions. You know, if your first instinct is, oh, okay, I took damage, take a stress, get the force back, you know, take a second and think about it and go, wait, who else is shooting at me? If the answer is nobody, then definitely don't take the stress. But if the answer is, I'm taking a 2 dice shot at range 2 through a rock, may not be worth it. Especially because something like a sloop right here, you know, or no, he has a Talon. Never mind. He also has a 4K, right? Yeah, something like a 4K that could get you right behind Tavson at range 1. That could be very spicy. Oh, that's what happens when you type type in another window. Hey there, Rob. How you doing? Yep, this is the Idea League. This is week 2. All right. Looks like they are just about set here. I would not be surprised to see a stop from Tavson. Just to prevent any kind of Boba action from getting behind him. I could see Muse breaking off here even, going up and hanging out near Blackout. And Blackout could very well just do something like a one bank and have a lot of options open. Is it still sounding bad right now? Alright, well, I figured out what it was last week. I just gotta remember how to fix it. Alright, how does that sound? Does it sound better now? Because it should sound better now. I think it was picking up 2 audio sources. No? Same? That is just super weird. I have to work on my settings here. Alright, so, sorry, back to the action here. We got Dengar onto Blackout. Alright, wow. Okay, putting damage onto Blackout here. That's 2 damage, that's almost half. Alright, looks like you're going to shoot another torpedo here. How about that? Did that change anything? Of course, I might have just muted myself. And I'm back. Oof, man, Maul coming in clutch here again. Awesome. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, wait. Okay. I forgot there's about a 10-12 second delay here. So I need to make sure that I give it time for you guys to respond to tell me if the echo is still there. Ooh, oh my god, Blackout here. What is going on? Wounded pilot. Wow. Okay, there we go. I think I figured out what it was. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys helping me out, getting the audio to sound good. Boy, that's not what you expect to see, though, with oh, man. Alright, gonna spend 2 focus tokens here to try and push some damage on Dengar. And sure enough, that's gonna work. Wow, I don't know if I like that trade at all, though. Oh, this game, they're going for blood. It may may not take the full time here. We got a range 1 shot into Boba. Alright, well, Boba will most likely dodge this. Got 2 rerolls here. Doesn't even need them. Man, Boba loaded out like this is just a beast. I would not be I would not be surprised if Boba lost his crew slot in the future. Because I think it's primarily Maul that just makes him that good. But he is a great all-around player. He can play as a support. He's got bombs, which I could probably see a bomb getting dropped right here. The odds are that Blackout will probably go through it, even if he goes straight, maybe. That'd be iffy, but I think it's worth the drop. At worst case, you're going to hit Dengar with it. But Dengar's stressed. Oh, and this is a terrible position for a stressed Dengar, because the action is to his right. He could do a 1 straight here, but I really think he's going to need to do that 1 bank to be able to get back into the fight, and it's white. Let's see if he has anything on him, though. May use Contraband Cybernetics here, though, to be able to do something a little bit more spicy. I think that 3 sloop would probably put him on that little rock, though. Of course, you could just use Contraband Cybernetics to do the 1 bank and then still get an action. Not getting himself double stressed or anything here, too. Yeah, I could definitely see the crew slot moving on to a title card for the Fire Spray. But I don't think any of the other Fire Sprays, none of the other pilots have an issue with a way to abuse the crew slot necessarily. So it could just be like how they took away, what did they take away? Like an EPT on, was it Null? And just so that you couldn't kind of abuse and have that perfect information coordinate. Oh, here comes the bomb. Let's see if this is going to finish off Blackout. If we see a dead Blackout here with the way this is going, this game's going to go down real quick. Oh, that's right. Those are proton bombs, not... I thought they were prox mines. But even a proton, ooh, could very easily kill that Blackout. Yeah, Muse is right there in that path as well. The only saving grace might be that, it has that shield on Muse, and if Tavson gets in there, he may be able to coordinate an action that might be needed by somebody else. Tavson's going to advance sensors, his double focus. Let's rearrange these pilots on his side so we can get them in the right order. There we go. Ooh. You're going to have to... Ooh. I don't think you can get out there. You could maybe boost to the left and then barrel roll out, and that might do it. He's going to fix his crit. And then he's going to just barrel roll. I don't think that's going to be... Ooh, it's going to be close, whether that's going to be in or out of range of that bomb. Next turn, he's not looking real pretty. I think the boost might have been a better call there. All right. Boba's going to try and Talon roll behind. Oh, and he does. He does there. Ooh. All right, we're going to start the damage race here onto Tavson. I have a strong doubt that this game is going to last the rest of the time. But I've seen bigger swings than this for sure. Dengar. Odd move from Dengar. Not even doing something that might clear a stress there. Okay, I don't know why that happened, but it did. So maybe just trying to get away from that bomb. Oh, looks like... Yeah. They're talking about how it doesn't quite have a full circle showing up, but tafson is within range. So tafson is going to get another action here. So because Blackout is stressed, can't coordinate Blackout, but... I mean, do you take a reinforce out the back maybe? Try and save yourself a little bit of damage here? I don't know why not. Because I don't think you're reaching a target lock all the way out there to Dengar. Yep, I'm going to take that reinforce action. There we go. Muse is going to remove a stress here. Taking it off a Blackout. Yep, Dengar's looking the wrong way, so on to... Ooh, almost the dream. Doesn't quite have him in range 1, but that would have been, you know, the best thing possible for him. Alright, so Dengar's going to be rolling 1 die here. Because of Blackout's ability. So you get the bonus for the obstruction, but then you roll 2 less dice. So essentially you're just rolling 1 less die than normal. Ooh. No mods, though. Oh, well... That's not pleasant for getting that dream shot set up the way you did and then just not being able to capitalize on it. All right, Boba Fett here. You mean you take the range 1 shot. I don't know why you wouldn't. Yeah, you got very little chance of hitting Blackout there. You just, I mean, now's the time. You can get 4 shields off tafson, you know, almost a half points there. Well, 3 shields off tafson is what you could get. All right, gonna go for Muse. Okay. Just thinking, yeah, I'll just leave tafson till the end. If I get it down to that, who cares? Okay, he's gonna re-roll 1 of these. Yep, and then he's going to spend the force. All right. So that's going to be... Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Just going to pop Muse like that. Wow. Man, I will be very interested to see these dice stats at the end of this game. So that just goes to show, don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I lost my first game in this league. Wow. Okay, and tafson, I don't think is going to have a shot there, so... Wow. Okay. I guess that, yeah, that's going to work. Oh, wait. Oh, tafson does. He does reach. Man, kind of makes you wish you would have, taken that target lock, huh? Well, he's going to advance optics one of them, I think. I think he's reading whether or not he could use it to change 2. He does have 2 focus, but I think it specifically says 1. Yeah, luckily Advanced does say you may change 1. Ooh, Dengar's greens are not being happy here. And we'll see what that crit's going to be when it goes through. And it is... Damaged engine? Ooh. Oh, man. That means Dengar's dial just got a whole lot worse. Well, I guess not a whole lot worse. He just changed his white 1 and 2 hard to the left to red now. So, if I'm Dengar here, I've got to turn around. So you've got to use your Contraband Cybernetics and just turn around. You could either 4K or just sloop. I mean, yeah, 4K or sloop would work. Then you just do a couple of 1 straights, clear some stress, and get back into this fight while Boba either goes after Blackout or just banks right into Tavson, maybe? Because I don't see the benefit of Tavson moving here. Well, except if he goes a 1 forward, he'll be able to coordinate a barrel roll to Blackout so that he's not right in the path of that rock. We will see. So for anyone just joining us or watching for the first time, this is our Idea Squad Summer League, our TTS Summer League. And this is the 2nd week of the league. And we're going to have 2 games tonight. And then if you join us back on Thursday, we'll have another 2 games. So it's a $10 entry to get in this league. It runs for 6 weeks. So you'll have at least 6 games. We got tons of prizes. One special one, including the alternate Naboo fighter, which I have here in my hand right now, actually. Looking at it going, huh, that is a pretty good looking ship. We haven't quite decided how that's going to be given away, but we're probably going to be doing it as a giveaway for anyone who subscribes to our channel. Whether it be a Prime subscription or a regular subscription, and we'll draw it on probably the last week of the thing, or the whatever we have as a final. All right, so that looked... Ooh. Sorry, get back to the action here and just got caught a little off guard here. So Tavson did he moved, coordinated the barrel roll, he coordinated a target lock, which the silencer was then able to link into a barrel roll. Looks like, and then he was trying to clear that stress, and get a focus action, I presume, but he bumped into Dengar. And now, Boba Fett down there at the bottom left did the 1 bank and ended up on that debris cloud. So no action. Not really the end of the world there, but does keep that stress. So that's never fun. Dengar just going straight, and I presume we're going to see that arc rotating around to the back. He has some linked so he can focus rotate or he can target lock rotate. But he does have to rotate if he's going to want a shot here. And with only having, 4 health left, I'd want to shoot right now. So I would probably focus rotate. And with the punishing 1 title, that does still give him 3 dice, I think. I gotta look that one up. Nope. Does have to be in the front for the punishing 1 title to give you that 3rd die. Alright, so he's just going to be rolling 2 dice out the back here, but, 2's better than nothing. So another great thing about giving Kyle the initiative in this game is that Boba can shoot at Tavson, and Tavson can't really pass anything useful over to Blackout. So that's nice. Ooh, looks like he got him at range 1, which does mean he's going to be taking a range 1 shot in return unless he can finish off Blackout right here. But, I mean, well, by Blackout's dice, it could happen, but we'll see. Alright, he did take the target lock in order to get that rotate, so he's going to spend it. Oh boy. Blackout's going to need to see a lot of paint right here. Oh, and that is not enough. That is Blackout dead before getting a shot. Oh. And that's going to be the game here. There's really just no way to come back from this one here. Especially because Tavson's not even going to have a shot here. So Boba just getting that free shot. Range 1. Non-obstructed. Yeah, it's... that's vicious. And then Dengar is probably just going to be running around. Well, he gets 1 reroll. Okay, spending a force, just going to do 1 damage here. Yeah. Well, he gets the roll. Hey, look at that. No damage. Yeah. I mean, I guess you just really try and chase down Dengar for some points here. Dengar is going to be kind of trapped in that corner. Unable to hard turn right now because of the stress, so he's probably just going to be doing a 1 forward. If I am Tavson here, I just go pretty far forward. Maybe as fast as I can. I double check my angle, make sure I'm not going to hit that little rock up there to the left of Dengar. But yeah, that's all you can really hope for, is just maybe getting some damage through on Dengar. All right. Tavson just doing the bank there, just in case he thought Dengar might try and get out over there. Dengar, or Boba, just doing a 1 straight, clearing that stress. I'm going to see a boost here, maintaining range 1 status. Hopefully he just rolls better next time. Dengar, I can't see doing anything but a 1 straight. Okay, he's going to do a 1 bank, so it means Tavson might still have the shot there. All right here. And it looks like he does still have Contraband Cybernetics. You know, it's one of those cards that you really want to play very, very cagey. Like, you don't want to spend it too early. But you also don't want to end up holding it till the end when you've been stressed and trying to do stuff. So, you never know. Alright. We'll see if Dengar can do some more damage here. Well, okay. Nothing there from Dengar. So Boba shoots next. Yeah, you know, this is cool. They figured it out. So another range 1 shot here. We do know that Tavson will get a shot at Dengar, thanks to the ANSI trigger finger there. We'll see if Boba can actually roll some good dice right here. That's pretty good. He's going to re-roll one of those unless that says I. Yep. Gonna re-roll that blank and watch it go into a crit here just for fun. Nope, an eyeball, good enough to be a hit. You got Maul spending it right there. Hey, he's gonna roll a focus. So the question is, do you just... You're only stopping one? Okay. So he's going to take 3 damage there. And pick up a target lock. Okay, there's no other action you could do, so... Can't coordinate anybody right now. Alright, let's see if your 4 dice can do it right here. You're probably going to need to see a crit in order to try and kill Dengar here. Dengar is going to get 3 green dice, and if it's obstructed, you're going to get another one. So we're going to see a target lock both of those, and he still has advanced optics if he needs it, and advanced optics for 1. So that's going to be 4 hits. Eddie, paint, and... Yep. Dengar is not going to be dead yet. Yep, so Dengar's taken 2 here. Tavson will probably be able to finish him off next turn, given that Dengar is more than likely turning slowly to the right to stay on the board. And Tavson just needs to go forward. Because here, again, we're just going for the points. The downside of bringing an 82-point Dengar is that's 82 points that you are essentially giving up. So Boba, I think you 3 bank here, or do you just go nice and slow with maybe a 2? And then just save yourself open for the boost if you need it. It's that finite range control that makes it a little bit difficult on TTS. You know, in person you can kind of tell, okay, if I boost here, I'll fit in that spot, or if he moves there. So on TTS, you got to be really refined and pay attention to that, because if Tavson goes too slow, you may be stuck at range 2, or you may even bump if you try and go too fast. Because I think if Tavson did a 1 forward, no, you could still do a 3. So, what am I? Just talking out my butt. Alright, we got 8 health Tavson. Two straight focus. I think that's just about right. Because unless Dengar decided to bank to the left or do a 1 straight here, he's going to get hit. Alright, there's Boba. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that as much. He played cautious. He might have been trying to listen to the stream and thinking that that my advice was actually correct. It wasn't. That 3 bank would have fit perfectly right behind. Dengar trying to get as much room as he can. He did pop Contraband Cybernetics right there. So he flipped over that charge. And I think we're going to see probably a focus rotate here. Oh, he's going to target lock rotate, it looks like. So target lock rotate. He is going to get a shot before he dies. Of course, Tavson could really only benefit from taking a damage here and getting a reinforce out the back. Taking another stress there. Alright, time for the shooty shoots. Dengar and Boba. If they can get a combined 8 damage through on Tavson, then Tavson will die before getting to shoot and possibly kill Dengar. So we got a Han Solo trigger there. Before you engage me, before we read. Yep, and because he contraband, Han actually works right there. So he got a focus and a target lock. Good for 2 crits. Jeez. Well, luckily the crits don't matter. because Tafson is shielded, but there's those last two shields. Boba's going to be envious of those crits here in a minute. And he takes a reinforce out the back, I believe. I mean, I don't know what else you would do here. Oh, I guess he didn't have a target lock from last turn, so... I mean, you might as well throw a reinforce out the back. It doesn't really cost you anything at this point. You took 2 damage, you can do 2 actions. Alright, range 1. Bullseye doesn't do you anything. Alright, we're going to see him re-roll that blank. And spend Maul for 4. Just all regular hits, though, so nothing crazy. Hey, look at that. Tavson's still alive for at least one more turn. So, can Tavson kill Dengar here? That is the question. Then he just needs to run successfully for 30 minutes after the shot. Alright, that's going to be enough. That's going to be a dead Dengar. He's going to spend a focus and advanced optics. Alright, so that's going to be 82 points. So that is not shabby right there. It wouldn't matter what Dengar rolled, there's nothing he could do to live through that. He's flipping him anyway just because he wants to play the correct way. And then, I don't know what Tavson does here. I mean, I guess you just fly right towards the end of the board and just say, you know what? This is all I can do here. There's no way I'm going to be blocking you for 30 minutes. So we'll see if he tries to do something trickerish here. Maybe he just stops and lets Boba bump into him. I guess. I don't really know. Yep, gonna stop here. I definitely wouldn't take 2 focus tokens there. I would take the target lock. Boba's going to bump right into him. Well, because Muse is gone, you're going to be kind of out of tricks here. So, we'll see Boba just dial in a 1 straight again. That's all you got to do. Because Tavson is not stopping again. And any move he does, you'll be able to fit a 1 straight. Yep, they're bantering back and forth about, how his Upsilon was upgraded, so it has a K turn. He just thought he'd let him know. Ha 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 ha. Alright, yep. So, would like to see a target lock there, just because, that's gives you something you can carry on to the next turn, but not like it's really going to matter here. I would expect to see a hard turn, but maybe just a bank to clear that stress. So a 2 bank is blue, and the 1 and 2 straight are blue. So just waiting here. He's debating. He's running through all of his options. His processor is churning. Alright, looks like it's going to do a 2 hard. So if Boba just did the 1 forward, that'll be just about perfect. Yep, there it is. Boba gonna grab a focus token, I would imagine, or a target lock here. You never know. Either one works. Okay, there's a debate right here. Focus or target lock. He's going to focus. Yep, focus. There it is. Okay, you get your 1 reroll and your focus. You got to get 3 damage through here. So if you roll a fully loaded shot, that is the game. All right, you got to reroll that one with your ability. And that's the game. All right, yep, just happens to get him just enough. All right, so I'm going to hop in there and talk to these guys here. All right, hey guys, how y'all doing? Yeah, that list went down pretty quickly right there. There was some very timely bad green dice on on your side there, Kyle. Yeah, I mean popping Muse in one shot, and then the blackout. I don't think dodged a single hit. Oh,
Blackout.
yep. So we're just gonna do a couple of post game interviews here. So we'll start off with the non-winner, as we call it, because nobody's a loser here. So Kyle, tell us a little bit about when you saw your opponent's list, how you decided to set up. Did you just go with your traditional, or did you go with something that was more tuned against them?
It was semi-traditional, posting up in the corner. This is pretty much a practice opening where I can essentially keep Tabson in the corner for 4 to 5 turns, where they'll move maybe a total of what would equivalent to like a 1 straight. My
Gotcha.
goal was just to get Boba to come into the corner to me to try to mitigate as much of the slave 1 as I could. If I get him in the corner, there's not a whole lot of left-right shenanigans he could pull.
Yeah. That, and it's far less likely that somebody will get behind you if you get to wait as long as you can to turn left or right.
For sure. If there's no behind me to go, then
Well, you had some dice that did not agree with you there. But then you also got a couple that were great. So why Blackout versus Kylo in this list?
So I've flown it with Kylo. That was what I flew during the round 1, and they're both I-5s. I just found that Kylo's Force, his ability isn't anything I really use. I more took Kylo just for the Force.
Yeah.
And for the same points, if I can add in optics, an ability that reduces greens, throw in some plasma torpedoes, maybe if I get lucky. For the same initiative, I have more luck with Blackout, I think, or I just prefer it. They're the exact same points. This configuration Blackout versus Kylo is like a 4-point difference.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering on that. But it makes sense. You get a lot more useful ship, and but going to show you, even when you line up that almost perfect shot there with the obstruction in the middle and everything, not having those passive mods like Force just really, really hurt you there.
It really did.
Yeah. But you played a heck of a game, and you had a few tricks left in you right there at the end. You didn't just give up. You did the stop, which was funny.
I was hoping maybe he'd zoom in front of me, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, there was a chance. He could have just gone for the 4K, thinking that you would stop and saying, you know what, I'll get Fearless here. I'll get everything else. Might as well. But he didn't. So
Nope.
It's just, yep. Yeah.
Very, very good flying on his part.
Yeah, you guys. It was a good game. It was fun to watch. And it didn't quite go your way. But again, thank you so much for playing on stream, and we're going to do something special for everyone who plays on stream. So haven't quite decided what that'll be yet. We might make up something cool. But again, thank you for playing on stream. Thanks for giving it the best go you got there. So,
yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Glad we got to do this. This is fun.
Any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah, one. Norman, he's watching right now. the other Pegasus Squadron member.
Okay,
Just
cool.
shout out to him. He's the one that kind of got me to start playing.
Well, cool. Norman got you down the rabbit hole, and now you'll never forgive him, right?
Never will.
Yeah. Neither will your wife or girlfriend as you spend all of your money on little plastic spaceships.
My wife was already going. What is going on here? Where did these things come from? You said you only wanted like 2 or 3, and now I have.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think I just got into all 7 factions now.
Yeah, you just have to hide the receipts and sneak in your bags when she's at the grocery store or something. Just no, I've had those, honey. Those boxes are not
you
new.
Didn't notice those? Oh yeah, I've had
Yeah.
it for months.
Yeah,
my biggest
I had those
fear
under
is
the
that
cabinet.
one day she sells it all for what I told her I paid for it.
Exactly. Just like any hobby, that's the worst fear.
Yep.
Is, have that friend that will tell you exactly what it's worth once you're dead.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks again, Kyle. Mike. All right.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
You flew great. So tell us a little bit about how you came up with this list, why you went with 2 ships versus any number of other things, and kind of what your plan was when you saw what Kyle was doing.
Not gonna lie, I pretty much just net decked the list.
Okay. For those of you who don't
Yeah.
know, net decking is just taking a list from another person online. You've seen it played, and you just go, "Oh, I'll just use that."
But
Mhm.
I have been flying a list with Boba Fett in it in a different turn. So
Mhm.
I knew he hit like a truck, and I figured,
Yeah,
we'll go with something else with him in it.
Boba is good. G-U-D, good. So, what about your approach there? I know you started with Dengar on the outside, taking the outside
Right,
lane
yeah,
like you
yeah.
have to.
Obviously, you want to have the jump master where it can make those left turns, right?
Mhm.
But and that sort of fell apart there as I went along. I feel like I didn't fly Dengar very well.
You made some interesting choices,
Did okay, but-
getting yourself stressed kind of there, and then
Yeah.
not
yeah.
using contraband cybernetics earlier, kind of when you were, I don't know, right there in between the peanut and the other rock, to maybe turn around or get set up to come back into the fight. But it did give them the option to chase you down, to not focus on
Boba Fett
Boba.
sort of picks him apart from behind. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just say it's like you planned it, right?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. He was the rabbit.
All
Yeah.
of those things that happen.
Yeah, Dengar is just, I want to love him. I want him to be good. I just can't see it. And, there was somebody posted a list earlier up, Jules did. And I think it could be good with a few of those upgrades, but I don't know. I might give it another shot next week or something, but you played it well. Only gave up 82 points, just lost Dengar. Bobo did exactly what Boba does and just says, no, I don't want to take damage. I'm just going to reroll into evades. I'm going to use the Force. That Boba build is just vicious.
It's me.
It is. It's mean. It's a bully. The system opened this year in January, the one here in Fort Worth. That Boba was everywhere. I mean, that one. Oh yeah, it was. I mean, it was everywhere, and it was just in that limited hyperspace format. You had to pick Boba, or else you weren't even competitive. There was a few others that were doing good, but I think Boba Fett was
Obviously,
just
Droid Swarm.
Oh yeah, and the Droid Swarm. Yeah, that was vicious too. So any shout outs you want to make here while we got you?
I guess maybe if any of my guys in Waco, Ursa Squadron are watching, what's up?
Yeah.
I don't know. I sent it to my sister. I don't know if she's actually watching either, but hey, BD, what's up?
Well,
that's about it.
hopefully your sister watch you. You're like, hey, I'm gonna play this game on the internet. Come on, come support me. Come be in chat. But maybe not. Sibling rivalry and all. So you a game closet player down there with Ursa Squad?
Yep, that's right.
All
Game
right.
closet.
Cool. Yep. I won their store champ a couple years ago. Yeah. The last 1.0 store champ. So it was a lot of fun. Ursa Squadron's a great group of guys.
I actually made the cut at, I think. I don't remember.
Oh, maybe. Were you one of those guys playing 5 X-Wings?
No.
Okay, good.
Well,
Well,
I guess it was the year before then, probably.
Okay.
I didn't do so good in the last one.
Yeah. The last one everyone was playing. I must have played 3 matches against 5 X-Wings. It was just, like, oh my god, not again. So, but great group of guys down there. Also love your shirt design. I love the bear on it.
Oh, yeah,
so if you guys ever do a reprint of those, I want one of those shirts. So you just let me know, and I'll send you all some money.
Sure.
But,
keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, again, congratulations. Thanks so much for playing on stream. And,
No
we'll see you guys next week. If you get another opponent that fits with the right times, then we'd love to have you back on.
I'd be fine with that.
Well, cool. And if you guys don't have anything else going on tonight, we do have another game at 9 o'clock. So your game kind of wrapped up pretty quick. So we got plenty of time for you to go get some drink, get some rest, cry in the corner, maybe. I don't know. Celebrate, whatever suits you. And we'll be back at 9 o'clock.
All right.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
You guys have a great night. Alrighty. Then there's the table flip. So we are gonna go ahead and take a break here. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down for now. I don't want to just leave it up on a hold screen for an hour. But for everyone out there, please join us back again at 9 o'clock. We will have our next game of week 2 here. So remember, birds are not real.